So many people here in the crowd. And so here we go, the bronze has been decided and the field of play is reset. So our next match is coming up. They're really interesting because the #1 team here this week, the Koreans, are up against a very experienced Mexico outfit who knocked out the home side, Germany, in the quarterfinals on the way here. And so we were referring to the Koreans earlier on, but so it's our first look at some pretty special archers.
Korea is quite astounding with the number of top shooters they have. So, you know, probably more notable about the number of people who could perform well here but don't make the team. You know, they've got people who get rejected from their team selection that pretty much any other country would like as their top shooters.
So there we go. Kang, Choi, there, the final of the 3 Korean archers to take the applause of the crowd. Choi, Misun, the reigning Olympic champion in the individual and team events, and Chang, also, and then here we come the Mexican team, slightly flashier entrants in their bright pink uniforms.
So it'll be important for the Mexicans to get off on a good start, because the Koreans do have a tendency to struggle when they put under pressure. But if you give them just like a whiff of a wind, their shooting kicks into another gear and you never catch them.
Interesting, isn't it? Because Avitia, Roman and Valencia know each other well. They've shot together a lot. They're a settled team, actually. The strength and depth of the Koreans actually means that their team chops and changes a little bit. So whether that affects them or not, you don't know, because the quality's so high. But
well, I think there's a lot of pressure too on the Koreans from within their own country. So you know, we think of how much pressure there is at the event, but they've also got extra pressure from the fact that this is perhaps their one chance at being on the team, because there's so many others trying to get into it that it's like a now or never kind of thing. And often such a long road to get to the team as well. You know, they've been training since they were, you know, little kids at school. So here they are, and you know, it's now or never.
Very much, and another gold medal at stake for Korea. They're accustomed to the gold, but it's a tough match ahead. You've seen how it goes. First team to 5 set points wins the match. And it will be Korea to get us underway on target #1. Begin with a 9.
중심 잡고 길게 들어와. 중심 잡고 길게 끝까지.
Determined look, but slightly loose one.
Cada flecha diferente, ¿eh? Cada.
This is Chang Hae-jin.
It's been interesting. Korea's been sending some of the perhaps most credentialed teams ever in the last year or so. If you look at the lineup of the team, and they've had some uncharacteristic mistakes in the last few events.
So Valencia gets the Mexican team underway. They'll be very focused, won't they? They're about to host the World Championships in their own country.
There's nothing like having an event in your own country to really kick things along.
Yes.
10 there for Mariana Avitia. So very solid start for the Mexicans, and here's Aida Roman, a silver medalist at London 2012 in the Olympics. Been there, done that. She's got the World Championship T-shirt on. She did this morning. A 9 for her. Strong start from Mexico.
Well, that's the kind of start you normally expect from Korea. So Korea under the pump.
So here's Choi Misun. Finds 10, first one of the match for the People's Republic of Korea.
중심 잡고 길게 들어가 끝까지.
And another 10. it sometimes harder
차분하게
with your rhythm when you're shooting in the team that you have to shoot and then you have to go back to the line
끝까지
and
해주자,
wait
끝까지.
quite a while for your
그래서-
next arrow?
Yes.
Tough to find your rhythm, maybe.
Certainly, yeah.
일로 와봐.
Which is where that shot routine is so important. So, you know, if you're shooting a bunch of arrows in one go, you know, the first one might be okay, but the next one's a bit better because it's following on from the last
Sin
one. And you
movimiento
get that rhythm,
arco.
as you were
Muy
saying.
bien.
This can really interrupt that.
Bien, bien.
Alejandra Valencia,
Poquito
2
abajo,
9s for her in the match so far.
Step up to the
9.8.
line and get settled, put your feet in the right place, you know, get comfortable, and then shoot one arrow and then
Tranquilo.
you're having to move
Poco
again.
viento.
Avitia with a
Poquito
7.
viento, poquito. Bien, Aida. Vamos.
So a 10 will win the set.
Ahí apuntó. Está bien.
20 seconds remaining on the shot clock.
No
for
pasa nada,
Aida
viento,
Romano.
¿eh? Hasta soltada. Apunta hasta soltada.
Now a 7 from her. I didn't expect that actually. I might have seen a 9. That maybe there's
Apuntó o
a little furrowed brow there on the face of the Mexican team. What do you put that down to, Simon?
You wouldn't have thought from the look of the shot that it would have gone right. I'm just looking
Casi
at
nada de
the
viento.
side of the tent to see what the trees are showing us with the wind. There is a bit of a breeze there. I don't know whether it kicked up, changed
No
directions.
tanto viento, ¿eh?
You obviously can't feel it in here in the commentary box.
Está
It looked
bien.
good enough leaving the boat, but
Coming
yeah.
through. So yeah, so I wonder whether the wind changed.
Acomodamos bien.
It seemed a very considered shot.
Yeah, and they built it. They built that set too, haven't they?
Yeah, so for it to finish like that, it's surprising.
So 2 set points for the Korean team, even though they looked in a little bit of trouble at the halfway stage of that set, but that's the way these things go. So the Korean team settled in, and they lead by 2. That's a lovely shot there, just seeing the scope of the grandstands there. Plenty of people in this morning, making plenty of noise, which is great for these archers, isn't it? Because so often, particularly in qualification, you're shooting, there'll be nobody there, and then
That's right. Sometimes a lot of noise is easier to manage than a little bit of noise too, because it just becomes background white noise. Whereas if you can hear individual people saying things, it can be quite distracting.
Sin movimiento arco.
7.
it's not happening for the
Poquito
Mexicans just
viento,
now,
nada,
is it?
casi nada.
It's
Open
wild.
the door
Nada
a bit, the
viento, no
Koreans are going to
importa, ¿eh?
relax a bit, and if the
Fuerte
Mexicans
nada más.
aren't careful, the Koreans
Nada
will
más
run away
fuerte.
with this.
Poquito viento. 9.
8.
Team shooting really seems to be a sort of an emotional momentum event. You know, as the team feels good and feels like things are happening, it
Hasta
does
soltada
seem to
apunta,
affect how you
Aida.
shoot. It's much more marked in the team round than the individuals.
Tranquilo. Fuerte.
And it can go the other way, you lose your way and things start
Bien.
falling to bits.
9.
Arriba.
And you get stressed, everybody's stressed. Makes it hard.
여유 있게
It's where the
들어와.
coach stood behind you comes in, isn't it?
Yes, and need to try and regroup
Okay.
people and
Okay.
check them up and get them to
Okay.
focus on the right things.
계속해줘야
No
돼.
pasa nada.
So 10 from Kang. She'll shoot for individual gold later on.
중심
This
잡고
afternoon.
끝까지
It's
들어가.
Choi,
길게
Misun.
계속해줘. 계속.
Team gold medalist in Rio 2016. And mixed team gold in the World Championships as well in Odense
차분하게
last year.
끝까지 해줘. 계속.
Vamos.
There's Chang, 3 straight 10s for the Koreans.
You can even see it on their faces, they're starting to relax. There's some smiles on the Korean team now. They look very, very serious in the first 6 arrows, but you
Apunta.
can see they're starting to
Sin movimiento
feel in
arco.
their happy place.
Bien. 9. Todavía. Poquito a las
Better
3.
from Mexico. And that 7 and 8 there,
Todavía
the
un
first
poquito
2
a las
arrows
tres.
really hurting them, isn't it?
Absolutely.
fuerte. Bien.
9, 9.
Arriba,
In the goal
todavía arriba.
for Mexico.
Mariana, 9, 8 arriba, 2 flechas, ¿sí? Uy. Si hay tiempo. Sí, no hay viento, nada más concentra.
7.
And a 7
Sube.
again
Mira.
from Aida, as she did at the end of
7 arriba.
the first set, actually, and she's got the more match play experience, you would say, Roman, and she's playing that anchor role for the Mexican team. It's not quite paying off for her.
No, and that third spot in the rotation is often a difficult one because the time the team gets to shoot their 3 arrows starts to run out. So, you know, there can be not a lot of time left for the third person. And this is what happens when the Koreans relax.
시간 많아.
No pasa nada. Siguiente series.
차분하게. 끝까지.
9, 9.
Another 9 from Chang, Hyundai. All those arrows just one on top of the other.
They'd be doing this day after day in practice. So, you know, the only time they don't do it is when they're feeling under pressure. So it's so crucial to keep the pressure on them. If you do that, then you've got a possibility of beating them. But let them do what they do day after day. You don't see them for
To my eye, at least, there's a kind of uniformity of approach to the Korean team. You look at that grouping of those arrows, and actually, they're like carriages in a train, aren't they? And they're just following each other.
Their techniques. There's some small variations, but the system in Korea is very much this is how we teach archery. This is the way you do it, and they have enough people going through their system that the ones that don't conform to that prescribed method are just weeded out. And because they have so many, you still get people coming through the other end that do that one system very well. And you don't see the same kind of consistency in method and form in the other countries. They just don't have the numbers to waste people.
Auch für Mexiko, die jetzt nochmal Alejandra gewonnen. 3-2 zuerst.
So 4-0 the lead for Korea. So one more point will do it for them. So we're in that situation now in the third set where Mexico have to find something. They have to dig deep. They have to do what they've not been able to do so far in this match. Apply some pressure and kick off with some strong arrows. Valencia sends down the first, and that's not what they needed. On the line between 7 and 8. It'll be upgraded to an 8, but
Está bien.
Simon, it's not enough, is it?
It's not looking good.
Worried looking face actually from
Punta,
Aida
nada más
and,
fuerte,
stood behind her
movimiento.
teammate.
9. Todavía arriba.
It's quite torturous really when you're still in the match and you can see where it's heading and it's not where you want it to be. You've still got arrows to shoot, but in the back of your mind, you know, there's that
No
little voice
importa,
saying,
tira fuerte,
I'm losing this.
Apunta fuerte.
The back of your mind is the worst place for an archer,
Yes.
isn't it? But a 10
Ya está llegando,
from
mira.
Roman, finding her form again. Some smiles back on the
Ya está, mira, ¿no?
Mexican faces. And you've got to say, they're shooting for a silver medal or a gold medal here, so
Yes, it's
they've
not-
had a fantastic week.
Absolutely, it's
and
not
it's
going to be a
a
terrible result, whatever happens. But can be disappointing too to have gone all the way through the week and having victories right up to this, and then you wait for the finals day, a separate day of shooting, and then it doesn't happen.
끝까지 해줘. 끝까지.
8.
However, stranger things have happened.
17
차분하게.
for Korea. Chang now
차분하게. 끝까지.
with her first arrow of this third set.
9.
She finds the gold again, but there is a cheek of light for Mexico, a 1 point advantage. Can they make it count?
끝까지 들어와. 마지막까지 버텨줘.
Come as a
Sin
welcome
movimiento,
surprise,
arco
I think.
fuerte.
8.
Abajo.
Out of the gold,
Dos
too
flechas
far away
abajo,
from the centre to really hurt the Koreans. Deep breath. from Avitia.
Fuerte.
And another 8.
Ahí a las
Slipping away
11.
from the Mexicans. They fought
8 a las
bravely,
11. Igual, 9-8 a las 11.
just not found their rhythm.
It's just not quite that surety of movement in their shot making at the moment. Whereas if you look at the Koreans in the background, some very positive body language going on over there.
9.
9.
Another 9 for Aida Roman, so that's 52 for
Arriba.
the set for
Esperamos.
Mexico.
재밌게 들어와서 끊기지 않게 계속 해줘야 돼.
Remember, they must win this set. They're going to stay alive in the match, but a 10 for that arrow from Korea is putting them in a commanding position now.
길게
Todos grupo.
끝까지.
Choi Misun, the Olympic champion,
8.
with an uncharacteristic 8, but another one of those will win the gold
차분하게,
for
차분하게.
Korea.
차분하게. 끝까지 해줘. 끝까지.
9.
Is a 9, so the Korean team, stunning stuff from them, such a dominant force in world archery. Another gold on the World Cup circuit, the first of 5 medal matches today starts with gold as well. Chang, Choi, Misun and Kang, Chae are victorious here. Alejandra Valencia from the Mexican team will get another shot at gold in the individual event this afternoon. For now, the Mexican team settled for silver, and it's gold all round for Korea.
And the official winner.
Simon, you don't see too many smiles amongst the Korean team while they're on the shooting line, do you? But they're looking pretty happy with their week's work.
They certainly are. Winners are winners, as they say. Really, the only time you see these smiles while they're shooting the match are either when they're way out in front or they've made a terrible mistake.
A rueful smile or a joyful smile.
Absolutely, a rueful smile. An embarrassed smile.
So that sets Korea up very nicely, actually, for the rest of the day. They've got this is the first of 5 medal matches that they're involved in. Chang Hae-jin, she'll shoot for individual bronze later on in her match, and that's the women's competition in the team event concluded. We'll move on to the men shortly. Alejandra Valencia from the Mexican team also shoots again later on. We'll find out from you, Simon, in a bit whether you think she's set herself up nicely for that match. Perhaps do you think it'd be important for her to get that out of the way?